Hello again and welcome back to my playthrough of Skyrim. I am Mental Fox, and I thank you for joining me again. We are in this place called Folgunthur. What's this up here in the corner? Oh, I guess I just never noticed that it was framed like that. Here in Folgunthur, we're doing this quest called Forbidden Legend. We're looking for these Gauldur Amulet fragments. Long ago, the Archmage Gauldur was murdered by his 3 sons who stole his Amulet of Power and divided it among themselves. The brothers were hunted down in secret and sealed in tombs across Skyrim. To reclaim the amulet, I will need to seek out their final resting places. And we already found one of them in Sarthal. So now we're going to find another one here in Folgunthur. And at the end of the last episode, we picked up a claw off of this dead body over here. The body of Danis Valen, the one who was looking for the amulet on his own. We should have the claw here. I think it was an ivory claw. Ivory dragon claw. Let's see here. I thought that we could zoom in on it here. There we go. Oh, okay. So this one has symbols on the bottom of it as well. I don't know if we're going to need those or not. Hawk. I cannot tell what the bottom one is, and unfortunately I can't seem to zoom in on it any further. Huh. I can't tell what that is. Maybe it's broken, I don't know. Anyway, now that we have it, we can stick it in the keyhole here, give it a little twist, take it back out, and the drawbridge falls down. I've been hearing some strange sounds coming from over here. Like maybe some sharp spikes coming down from the ceiling or something. That's what it sounds like. Traveling with good old Lydia again, as you can see. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Yeah. Get out of the way. I got work to do, man. You need to just move out of my way. That's really what's best for both of us. Looks like, oh, we got a trap thing there. Looks like we got a bit of a maze here, perhaps. Look at that guy. Tell me that guy's not going to jump out at me. What do you got, Restless Drugger? You got some gold? You got some arrows? Okay, I'll take those. That's cool. It's cool. Thank you very much. Let's look at our map. Is there anything behind this? Doesn't look like it. I wonder what this signifies. That right there, just a wall, maybe? Lydia's ready for action. Let's go this way first, Lydia. I'm ready for you, dude. Come on. Come on. You mean to tell me this guy isn't going to jump out at me? Hello, am I going to get my weapon out or not? Alright, what the hell's going on? Did I accidentally unequip my, Glassfire Battle Axe? No, it's right here. Why am I not getting out my weapon? Wait a minute. What is that sound? Huh. This is odd. Glassfire Battle Axe 1. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but I think it was just a little glitch, maybe. But I was pressing my hotkeys 1, 2, and 3 to switch between my different weapons here, and it was just making a little click sound when I did it. But it's working now. So I don't know what the heck happened there. Got a little worried there for a moment. Hey, you. You're not fooling anybody. Yeah. Take the gold. Was that me who was making the sounds there? Didn't sound like my voice. Oh. I guess that is me. Oh. Oh, hey. Hi. Oh, I love one-hit kills. They're the best. Gold. Arrows. Thank you. Hopefully Lydia's okay around the corner there, because I'm just taking my sweet time. A really cool looking elven war axe here. It's not quite valuable enough for me to take it weight versus value-wise. Yeah, that's elven shield. Now I'm like trying to be around the 30 range weight to value. This is 29, so we'll go ahead and take it with us. But we could always drop it later if we need to. Where the heck are we going? Look at this big old pathway down through here. It's looking like this is the way to our destination, so that makes me want to go in the opposite direction. I don't know if there's anything we could do about Lydia stepping on that. I think it's just going to happen. So I tell you what, Lydia.
Yes, my thing?
Why don't you just go over there and get it over with. Just leave me... Oh, damn it, I hate it when I do that.
Yes, my thing?
If you hit escape before she's done her thing...
Okay.
She won't do it. There, watch. Go. There we go. Alright, well that wasn't too bad.
Anything else?
No, just trying to use you as a human shish kebab, that's all. Take your gold. What you got? Gold? What about you? What do you got? Gold? Huh, a filter of resist magic. And here we've got a chest. Common soul gem, unfilled, and some gold. Not the most exciting chest in the world, I'll tell you that. Okay, well good. I'm glad we came back this way. Just a little aside here. Right here. Came in this way, right? Alright, let's keep moving. Lydia, you can walk all over that thing now. It's not going to bother me. Oh, except that she's not going to come with me. Wish there was like a call follower button.
We heading out?
Yeah.
As you command, my thing.
Oh, I command you to follow me, and you'll do what I say if you know it's good for you. I'm letting the power get to my head a little bit. Earn. Oh, there's a couple levers there. To figure out which lever to pull. Let's loot this guy first. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of gates here. Or, gate's the right word. A whole bunch of them. Let's pull this one. Oh, that was neat. Okay, so we got one of these deals going on here. We got one in our way here. There we go. Coming through. Coming through. Going down. It's getting scary. Oh, this is kind of neat. Looks like maybe there's been a collapse down here or something. Ooh. Urn. Potion. Bombing tool, a steel warhammer. You can pick that stuff if you want, Lydia. I don't want it. Scary. Look at that. Lydia's like, a trap? Let me run forward right now. Here. Oh, here we go.
You won't get the best of me.
I was gonna see if I could push these boulders down. Get out of the way, Lydia. I'm trying to push these boulders down. Here. Make a trap of our own. There we go. It worked. Or maybe Lydia shooting arrows at him worked. I like to think I helped. It was just something fun to do. Obviously, we could have walked up to that guy and hacked him with our axe without too much trouble. So that would be fun to use the environment. And yes, I do know that I could level up. Oh, now Lydia's trying to get me back. She's like, you try to roll boulders on me, jerk? I'll roll boulders on you. Touche, Lydia, touche. Gold petty soul gem. Bone meal. Give me those delicious ancient Nord arrows. So yummy. Gosh, what's gonna happen on the other side of this door? We got a room here, but we still got a ways to go. This place is kind of big, huh? It's starting to look that way. When we first entered it, I don't think I thought it was this big. Uh-huh. Oh, hi, guys. Oh, nice. Hey, you. Be gone. Oh, I said be gone. Well, he's wielding that sword like a baseball bat over there. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay. Well, I got lucky there, I think. Or, ooh, what's this? Oh, some kind of Atronac? Oh, it's like... Well, don't stand there like that, Lydia. The thing could hit you. A frost Atronac. I'm doing damage to it. This is cheesy. But if he's able to hit through the wall, I'm able to hit through the wall, so it's only fair. Oh, Lydia, get away from it already. Lydia. Let's see if I can hit whatever's on the other side there. Nyarg, it says. Alright, Lydia, leave it alone, okay? We'll get to it eventually. Oh, look way down there. So cool. This is a neat place. I'm a little worried about Lydia. I see the chain there. Alright, let's see if I can get around behind here and take this guy out. No? Hey, guys. Oh, look at him. He's got, like, magics and such. Man, look, so do I. Lydia's still over there trying to fight that wall. Bone meal gold. Well, maybe I can't get around there. I was trying to get around and see if I could see who's on the other side of that wall there. I do see the lever in that other room. I guess we're gonna have to pull that lever, huh? Boy, Lydia is determined. Alright, Lydia. It's like a dog that smells an animal or something. There, are you happy now? There. The Drugger Scourge. He's taking a beating. So's Lydia. I'm not doing much damage to him. Much as I would like. Finish him off, Lydia, with your magic sword. Yeah. See that explosion? What do you got? 3 gold pieces? Really? You were kind of hard to kill. You only give me 3 gold pieces. Well, there's greater soul gem in here. This place is neat. Here we got like another set of pillars here that maybe we need to do something with. Oh. Got nervous. I heard that sound. Common soul gem here. Interesting. What's our map look like? Okay, just 2 little alcoves here. Oh. I wonder if Lydia stepped on that. I don't know what it did. I guess I stepped on it that time. Really don't know what it's doing. Huh. It makes a sound. Not sure what's going on. Let's look around out here before we move on. A couple of thrones here. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Now this one shut. So it's one or the other that opens up. And I've already been through here, but I just ran through very quickly. Okay, so here we have symbols. We've got snake, whale, hawk, bird, whatever. So, I don't know if we need to make those pillars on the other side match these. I don't know what the hell that is on the ground there. So, snake, whale bird. Snake, whale bird, nice to meet you. That's where we came from. I see the chain. I'm going to guess that's going to open this up, maybe. I don't know. Let's make this one snake. Whale. Oh, well, I just did snake, whale bird. Didn't seem to do anything. I cannot figure out what that's doing. Makes a little sound. What is going on? Let's try it the other way. Snake. Whale. Bird. I don't know what those are for. I feel like I'm missing something. Hey, Lydia.
Yes, my thing?
Stand there.
Anything else?
Well, just stand there. I don't know what that's for, man.
As you command, my thing.
Oh, I commanded. Well, I hate that because I feel like I'm missing out on something. If you look at our map, I can't say I'm really noticing anything except this right here. This is all kind of caved in. We can't go that way. See that right there? Looks like that's the way we want to go, though. But I'm pretty sure that what we're going to end up doing instead is going down in here. Huh. Well, I mean, if you guys know what the heck is up with this room, let me know. Am I missing something? Not really sure what's up. Some holes there. Something's going to shoot out at me. Yep, sure enough. Okay, so I'm going to guess that maybe these need to be in the right order for that to open up and not get shot at. So we're going to switch this the opposite way. Snake, whale, bird. Let's try that. So do I have an effect on me now from that? No, not really. Okay, well there you go. That explains it. That's what we needed to do. It's all part of an elaborate puzzle. Come on, Lydia, let's go. This is a long way down, man. Oh. This is cool. Ew, gross. Nasty. Whoa. Vibrations. Earthquake. Where'd the other spider go? Is that both spiders there, one on top of the other, or is that just one of them? I can't tell. Huh, what's with all the thrones? Huh. Trying to look under the water, but doesn't look like there's anything interesting under there. There's the other spider's body right there. Something pretty interesting up ahead, it looks like. If you look at our map, we'll see we're getting close to our destination. This is a fun dungeon. I like this one. This one feels a lot different than the other ones we go in. A lot of them I go in just kind of feel like the same old, but this one feels different to me. This is looking a little scary. It's making me nervous too. I'm thinking that this is looking like it's going to be another multi-level dungeon. I'm going to have to go solve the puzzle to get through that room right there. We'll see. I'm going to use the claw over there, I guess. I wonder if a bunch of Draugr are going to jump up out of here. They probably will. Nice, oh, the door shut behind us here. Restless Draugr here. Finish him off, Lydia. Ah, wasted my spell. Oh, he took a knee. Oh, she used your cool sword ability. Boy, Lydia is not messing around. She has just had enough of these Draugr. Look at that move. That was a badass move, Lydia. She's pretty impressive, man. I think she is. She's a lot better than Raya. Raya was... I'm sorry, Raya, but you were kind of a wuss. Just at least in my experience, she was. Did I search this already? Yeah, I did. Let no urn go unsearched. Let no Draugr go unsearched. So, you Draugrs, if it's your job to protect this place, you're doing a terrible job. Terrible. You're all fired. Okay. It is now time to do this keyhole business. We know that it was, bird, and I don't know what the bottom one was. Maybe it was, that. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that I am now on fire. Well, you don't just stand there and put me out. Well, I'm not a flame. So yeah, let's look at the thing in the inventory again. The iron claw, or ivory claw, my bad. I guess if I spin this thing, I'm going to see something that looks like that. I can't tell what it is. Let's spin it. Don't think it's that. There it is. It's this thing. It's a dragon. Okay. Well, I don't think I've seen that symbol before. Thus, my confusion. Ooh. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Oh, how exciting. We got a door here. Looks like a multi-level dungeon. Elven sword. Again, I think it's like right on the cusp. That ain't gonna cut it. I will take the coin purse though. Coins don't weigh anything. Okay. Well, this is gonna take us to Folgunthur crypt. Boy, we just fought our way through this big place. Now we got another place to go through. Gosh, I love these maps like this. They just remind me of my days when I played Dungeons and Dragons. Look at that. You ever make your own maps in Dungeons and Dragons? Get out some graph paper. I never made anything quite this elaborate. My things were generally in grids because they were on graph paper. Very north, south, east, west oriented. Those were the days. Well, into Folgunthur crypt we go. We're not done yet. We still have a ways to go before we find this amulet. Let's take a quick glance at the map. Oh boy, it's hard to say how big the map is. How far we have to go. But thank goodness Lydia's here with us. I wouldn't want to do this alone. Looky here. Maybe we don't have that far to go. I don't know. A potion of healing. Iron warhammer here. Burial urn. Get us some gold. I think these steel plate gauntlets fit the bill. $21. Okay, they don't. Looking for more around the 30 range. But we're fine weight-wise at the moment. Oh. Uh-oh. Music change. Ambiance change. Getting nervous. Well, the good thing is that it's starting to look like we don't have a big giant dungeon we have to search and...
Like that.
We don't have a big giant dungeon we have to search and fight our way through. The bad news is that we've got this big arena here that we need to fight in. Lydia's never seen anything quite like that. She's ready for action, though. Nice little bench here in case we're tired. We could have a seat. It's very thoughtful of whoever designed this place. It's like tourist attraction, you know. What are we going to fight? How many times am I going to die to it? Yep, that's what we've come here for, ladies and gentlemen. Right there in front of us. Look at this big giant room. I got somebody walking around over there. Where are you guys? I hear you. Oh, Draugr Thrall. Behind you, Lydia. He's like, hey, fight me. Finish him off, Lydia. Finish him off. He's actually running away. Oh, her sword, I think. Danekado. Now you'll pay. Okay, well, that wasn't too scary. But I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more where that came from. Man, my axe looks really cool down here. So who is this guy? I'd like to pull him out here, to tell you the truth. I don't want to step into what I feel like is going to be a trap. Mikril Gauldur. We are not doing much damage to him at all. Oh, Lydia, you got right in my way there. He's running away. We'll let him be. What are you doing, she says. I didn't hit you that time. I'm out of magicka. I think it's worth getting more magicka. I think it's best if I stay away from this guy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I hate these potions. Magicka increased by 20 seconds. 20 points by 60 seconds. Meh. What's, oh, okay. Kablammy. Well, that's pretty easy. Where'd this guy go? Is he still alive, or did he run away? Run away. I think he left the building. That's interesting. I didn't know they could do that. That's pretty funny. Well, that was cake. Ooh, something in my upper right-hand corner. Oh, that's my magicka boosts here. Fortify magicka. That's what that is. Potion of brief invisibility, an iron ingot, and some gold. I'll take it. I'll take it. Mikril Gauldur. So, if we look at our quest... So this is one of the sons. Gauldur, right? Now, I don't remember... I mean, maybe we met one of the Gauldur when we got this fragment. I think we did. I don't remember his name, though. Alright. I'll take my crappy arrows back. Those are garbage arrows, aren't they? The Gauldur Amulet fragment. That's what we came here for. A Gauldur black blade. Don't ask me what a bait is. We're going to take that as well. A gold and a writ of sealing. Before I take the fragment off of him, let's look at this writ of sealing we just picked up. Be bound here, Mikrul, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. Yeah. Sealed up in here forever. I mean, he was like, you know, I tell you what, if I was sealed up in here all this time, I would have welcomed anybody with open arms. It's like, oh, it's so good to see you. Please, just stay and talk with me for a while. Maybe play a board game? But no, he just comes at me, guns blazing. Actually, I started it, didn't I? I shot him with arrows. Who knows? He could have been friendly, but I don't know. Look at that face. I'm gonna say not friendly. Sorry, dude. I accidentally shouted at him. I wanted to crouch. Take a closer look at his face. Let's take that Gauldur Amulet fragment. Increases your health by 30 points. Am I wearing the other fragment right now? Oh, I'm not. Here it is, though. So we have another one. So we're going to have 2 of these now. Instead, I'm just wearing this gold necklace. It makes my destruction spells cost less. I think that's worth it. Let's take the fragment. Okay, we have found the Gauldur Amulet fragment in Folgunthur. That leaves 1 fragment left to find, and that one is going to be in a place called Gearman's Hall. And I don't think it's on the map, because I don't think we know where Gearman's Hall is yet. Oh, I love it when it says cleared. Yeah, I don't think Gearman's Hall is on our map, so we don't know where it is. I don't think. I could be missing something. Well, let's see what there is to see. Hey, what's up? Take that. Take that. Well, you know, you guys could have gotten up and helped your friend instead of just sleeping on the job. I mean, I don't think they're going to wake up and attack me now. That must be the way out. Ah, we need the claw to get out of here. So even had we managed to get here somehow without the claw, we need the claw to continue on. And that's okay, because we have the claw. It's all good, man. Gotta get that gold. So I guess this is where he's been hanging out all this time. Well, it's not really anything too terribly exciting for us here. That's an interesting looking whatever that is. Well, let's get the heck out of here. I'm going to open this one. Because I thought I saw something up here. Yeah, coin purse. Burial urn. Ooh, am I going to learn a word? I'm going to learn a word of power. I was not expecting that for some reason. Yeah. Seems like it's been a long time since I last learned a word of power, huh? Coin purse. A bit of gold. Just a bit of gold. Ooh. Ah, let us learn a new word. How can you resist? Yes. Teach me. Cold. Frost breath. Okay. Looks like there's all kinds of words written in here. What do you think, Lydia? Hmm? Don't you wish you could learn words too? So... Cold, right here, frost breath. Man, I am using fire breath so frequently. I just like it. And I still don't even know the second word of fire breath. Unfortunately, I learned frost breath instead. I have 2 dragon souls. We may as well go ahead and unlock it. Maybe I'll use frost breath for a bit. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But here in Skyrim, I don't feel like frost breath does all that much, because I think a lot of the enemies we face have some kind of frost resistance like I do, being a Nord. I mean, yeah, okay. Got a mace here, shield, search the chest, apprentice robes of alteration. Wow, those are worth a lot. Elven gilded armor. Wow, it's kind of neat. It's a light armor. Elven gilded armor of major destruction. Wow, that's pretty cool. Man, if I was doing a light armor build, I'd be all over that. Man, I'd like to get that in a heavy armor, but I guess elven armor is a light armor, isn't it? I don't know. That is really cool, though. Bunch of gold. Necklace of major alchemy. Created potions are 17% more powerful. And a steel warhammer that we'll just leave alone there. We don't need that. Lydia's like, don't I get something? Hmm? Well, that was cool, man. I enjoyed that dungeon a lot. An elven greatsword. That's pretty neat. How does that compare to what I'm using? Damage 49 versus my class fire battle axe that does 54. But also does burn damage as well. But this elven greatsword is pretty neat. I couldn't just leave that there. So that was cool. I liked that dungeon. That was a good one. Oh, Lydia's standing in front of me. Activate sarcophagus lid. The fun doesn't end. We already looked in there. Here's the way out. Haha. Ha, Danis Valen, look what I got. I got the fragment. The amulet fragment. You got dead. It's not very becoming of me to gloat. Pretty sure this is the way out here. Hopefully Lydia's... Well, I'll be damned. Lydia jumped down from up there. I wanted to jump down, but I didn't because I was afraid Lydia wouldn't be able to. Oh no, we're trapped in here, Lydia. Crispy critter there. Oh. Sorry, Lydia. Oof. Oh, watch out, Lydia. Lydia's like, this isn't worth it. It's not worth it. Ooh, nighttime outside. So peaceful. After all that ruckus in there. So, you know, if you've been watching the past couple episodes, you know I've been making this trek from our new home here at Heljarken Hall, right? And I was like, well, the main quest, the next part of it takes place at Thalmor Embassy, so let's start walking up there. And somebody in the comments told me, you might want to read your quest, because you don't necessarily just walk up to the Thalmor Embassy. So the quest is called Diplomatic Immunity here. It seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that the Thalmor might be bringing dragons back for some sinister purpose. She's going to help me infiltrate the Thalmor ambassador's manor and find out what they know about the dragons. I should meet with her contact Malborn in the Winking Skeever Inn in Solitude. So I'm glad that you left me that comment. I'm hoping that I would have noticed this at some point, because my plan was to stop in Solitude before going to the Thalmor embassy anyway. Now, while I was in Solitude, if I would have thought or remembered to check this, I don't know. I hope I would have, but there's a very good chance that I would have just stopped in Solitude, you know, sold material or whatever, and then walked onto the embassy, and then once I got there, checked my quest and found out I was supposed to be here. But these two aren't that far apart from each other. But anyway, I'm glad that you reminded me in the comments, but I think we'll be fine here. So back to the brisk cold of northern Skyrim here. I kind of like it. There's an anchor icon on my compass here, and it is East Empire Company Warehouse. We've been there. I'm going to try to walk in this direction, but I don't really think it's going to work out the way I want it to, because there's a big old mountain here. I want to figure out how to get up here. Actually, I think, isn't there a way to get up there from down here? Ooh, what's going on over here? Oh, okay, just a little camp. Ooh, a book, Purloined Shadows. Hey, pick that up for me, will you?
I've got your back.
Darn it.
Lead on. Still here.
Okay, I'm trying to do the thing where I...
Yes,
there we go.
thing?
If you hold down the button, you could tell her to do stuff, but it doesn't always work. There. Now sleep in the hay pile.
Okay, got it.
I could tell her to sleep in the hay pile. Oh, I can't? Hey, you, sleep in the hay pile.
Okay, got it.
She's not going to sleep in the hay pile. Fine, don't
Anything
sleep in the
else?
hay pile. I thought I was trying to be nice to you, Lydia, and let you get a few winks of sleep. But no. You lost your chance, woman. That's it. No sleep for you. So we got to get over there. I really don't want to swim, but don't really know how else to get over there. Let's grab this Nern root. It's not something you see every day. I wonder if I could plant Nern root in my garden. Oh, we're going to get a little wet, Lydia. Hope you don't mind. So there's like a gate or something over there. Kind of magical here. At the edge of this river, the snow falling. Hear the bells clanging in the distance. I see you over there. I know you're not a rock. So here's more of those finger-looking things. Iron ore. You know, I could actually use some iron ore, couldn't I? Let's go ahead and mine this. We'll just take a moment. I'll take it. Oh no, look, look. Look. Oh, he's going to wait for me to finish. Let's see what happens. So the ore's depleted, and much to my surprise, I'm not being attacked by this guy behind me. Lydia is standing guard, but... Oh, hello. Maybe I have a pet mud crab now. Hello, mud crab. How are you? Thanks for not biting me. That was very kind of you. Well, now you've done it, mud crab. I guess it's just me and the mud crab who are friends. Lydia is not a big fan of them. Maybe Lydia's jealous. You know? She's like, he's my friend. Back away. I didn't know that she had that in her. I really didn't. Well, Lydia, I mean, I guess we're going to go for a swim, but I see a little fire over there I'm kind of interested in. It looks like in that direction we've got a mill that we haven't been to yet. Kind of curious about it. Come on, Lydia, let's go. Can I jump up here? This should work. Another crab over there. Couple crabs. Ooh, what's this? Mora tapanella. Oh, what you shooting at? Die, beast. Ooh, yeah, die, beast. Frostbite spider over there. He missed. That ought to do it. Shot his body way over here. Kind of a scary place. There could be anything out here. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, look at this. What's going on over here? Oh, my. Oh, that's one of those... Oh. Is that Lydia that just went down? I think Lydia went down. She's standing up now. Oh, Chorus Reaper took care of Lydia. Oh, I'm sorry, Lydia. I didn't know that you were over there fighting a Chorus Reaper. But I'm glad you're okay now. Oh, gosh, Lydia. You just find trouble in every direction, don't you? This place is nasty. All kinds of creepy crawly critters are running around out here. Alright, well, there's a little mill over there that I'm kind of trying to get to without having to just swim across the water. We may have to take a swim. We'll do that in the next episode. This episode is going to end here, but not before I read a book. So Lydia... Don't look at me like that. Lydia.
Still here.
I'm glad. I need to take something off of you.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yes, you are. Don't you forget it. I'm going to take a book from you. We're going to take a book called A Game at Dinner. Another book that looks like we're going to learn something.
Let's get going then.
Well, hold on. We're gonna camp here on this little place. It looks like a really safe, comfy place to camp, don't you think? A Game at Dinner. Our alchemy has been increased by an anonymous spy. Forward from the publisher. The history behind this letter is almost as interesting as and dark as the story it tells. The original letter to the mysterious Dwayne was copied and began circulating around the ashlands of Vardenfell a few months ago. In time, a print found its way to the mainland and Prince Hlalu Helseth's palace outside Almalexia. While the reader may conclude after reading this letter that the prince would be furious about such a work, impugning his highness with great malevolence, quite the reverse was true. The prince and his mother, Queen Berenziah, had it privately printed into bound copies and sent to libraries and booksellers throughout Morrowind. As matter of record, the prince and the queen have not officially stated whether the letter is a work of pure imagination or based on an actual occurrence. The House Drez has publicly denounced the work, and indeed no one named Dwayne, despite the suggestions in the letter, has ever been linked to the house. We leave the reader to interpret the letter as he or she believes. Naris Gann, Publisher. Dark Liege Dwayne, you asked for a detailed description of my experience last night and the reasons for my plea to House Drez for another assignment. I hope I have served you well in my capacity as informant in the court of Prince Helseth, a man who I have stated in many previous reports could teach Molag Bal how to scheme. As you know, I've spent nearly a year now working my way into his inner circle of advisors. He was in need of friendship when he first arrived in Morrowind and eagerly took to me and a few others. Still, he was disinclined to trust any of us, which is perhaps not surprising given his tenuous position in Morrowind society. For your unholiness's recollection, the prince is the eldest son of Baranziah, who was once the queen of Morrowind and once the queen of the High Rock Kingdom of Wayrest. At the death of her husband, Prince Healthseth's stepfather, King Eadwire, there was a power struggle between the prince and Eadwire's daughter, the Princess Elisana. Though details of what transpired are imperfect, it is clear that Elisana won the battle and became queen, banishing Helseth and Baranziah. Baranziah's only other child, Morgaya, had already left court to marry and become queen of the Somerset Isle kingdom of Firsthold. Baranziah and Helseth crossed the continent to return to Morrowind only last year. They were well received by Baranziah's uncle, our current king, Hlalu Athen Lethen, who had taken the throne after Baranziah's abdication more than 40 years ago. Baranziah made it clear that she had no designs on reclaiming the throne, but merely to retire to her family estates. Helseth, as you know, has lingered in the royal court, and many have whispered that while he lost the throne of Wayrest, he does not intend to lose the throne of Morrowind at Lethen's death. I've kept your unholiness uninformed of the prince's movements, meetings, and plots, as well as the names and characters of his other advisors. As you may recall, I've often thought that I was not the only spy in Helseth's court. I told you before that a particular Dunmer counselor of Helseth looked like a fellow I had seen in the company of Tholar Sarioni, the arch-canon of the Tribunal Temple. Another, a young Nord woman, has been verified to visit the imperial fortress of Balmora. Of course, in their cases, they might have well been on Helseth's own business, but I couldn't be certain. I had begun to think myself paranoid as the prince himself, when I found myself doubting the sincere loyalty of the prince's chamberlain, Burgess, a Breton who had been in his employ since his days in the court of Wayrest. That is the background on that night, last night. Yesterday morning, I received a curt invitation to dine with the prince. Based only on my own paranoia, I dispatched one of my servants, who is a good and loyal servant of the House Drez, to watch the palace and report back anything unusual. Just before dinner he returned and told me what he had witnessed. A man cloaked in rags had been given entrance into the palace and had stayed there for some time. When he left, my servant saw his face beneath the cloak. An alchemist of infamous repute, said to be a leading supplier of exotic poisons. A fine observer, my servant also noticed that the alchemist entered the palace smelling of wickweed, bittergreen, and something alien and sweet. When he left, he was odorless. He had come to the same conclusion as I did. The prince had procured ingredients to prepare a poison. Bittergreen alone is deadly when eaten raw, but the other ingredients suggested something far deeper. As your unholiness can doubtlessly imagine, I went to dinner that night, prepared for any eventuality. All of Prince Helseth's other counselors were in attendance, and I noticed that all were slightly apprehensive. Of course, I imagined that I was in a nest of spies, and all knew of the prince's mysterious meeting. It is just as likely that some knew of the alchemist's visit, while others were simply concerned by the nature of the prince's invitation, and still others merely unconsciously adopted the tense disposition of their fellow, better-informed counselors. The prince, however, was in fine mettle, and soon had everyone relaxed and at ease. At 9, we were all ushered into his dining hall, where the feast had been laid out. And what a feast! Honeyed gore apples, fragrant stews, roasts in various blood sauces, and every variety of fish and fowl expertly and ostentatiously prepared. Crystal and gold flagons of wine, Flynn, Shine, and Mazte were at our seats to be savored as appropriate with each course. As tantalizing as the aromas were, it occurred to me that in such a maze of spices and flavors, a discreet poison would be undetectable. Throughout the meal, I maintained the illusion of eating the food and drinking the liquor, but I was surreptitious and swallowed nothing. Finally, the plates and food were cleared from the table, and a tureen of a spicy broth was placed in the center of the banquet. The servant who brought it then retired, closing the banquet hall door behind him. "It smells divine, my prince," said the Marchioness Kolgar, the Nord woman, "but I cannot eat another thing." "Your Highness," I added, feigning a tone of friendliness and slight intoxication, "you know that everyone at this table would gladly die to put you on the throne of Morrowind, but is it really necessary that we gorge ourselves to death?" The others at the table agreed with appreciative groans. Prince Helseth smiled. "I swear by Vernima the Gifter, my dark liege, even you have never seen a smile such as this one." Ironic words. You see, an alchemist visited me today, as some of you already doubtlessly know. He showed me how to make a marvelous poison and its antidote. A most potent potion, excellent for my purposes. No restoration spell will aid you once you've ingested it. Only the antidote in the tureen will save you from certain death. And what a death, from what I've heard. I am eager to see if the effects are all that the alchemist promised. It should be horribly painful for the afflicted, but quite entertaining. No one said a word. I could feel my heart beating hard in my chest. "Your Highness," said Alarat the Dunmer, I suspected of alliance with the temple, "have you poisoned someone at this table?" "You were very astute, Alarat," said Prince Helseth, looking at the table, eyeing each of his advisors carefully. "Little wonder I value your counsel, as indeed I value all in this room. It would be perhaps easiest for me to say who I haven't poisoned. I haven't poisoned any who serve but one master, any whose loyalty to me is sincere. I haven't poisoned any person who wants to see King Helseth on the throne of Morrowind. I haven't poisoned anyone who isn't a spy for the Empire, the Temple, the House of Telvanni, the House of Redoran, the House of Indoril, the House of Drez." "Your Unholiness," he looked directly at me at his last words. I know that in certainty. My face is practiced at keeping my thoughts from showing, but I immediately thought of every secret meeting I've had, every coded message I sent to you in the house, my dark liege. What could he know? What could he, even without knowing, suspect? I felt my heart beating even faster. Was it fear or poison? I couldn't speak, certain as I was that my voice would betray my calm facade. Those loyal to me who wish harm on my enemies may be wondering how I can be certain that the poison has been ingested. Is it possible that the guilty party, or dare I say parties, were suspicious and merely pretended to eat and drink tonight? Of course. But even the craftiest of pretenders would have to raise a glass to his or her lips and put empty forks or spoons in their mouths to play the charade. The food, you see, was not poisoned. The cups and cutlery were. If you did not partake out of fear, you're poisoned just the same, and sadly missed an excellent roast. Sweat beaded on my face, and I turned from the prince so he would not see. My fellow advisors, all of them, were frozen in their seats. From the Marchioness Kolgar, white with fear, to Kemma Inebi, visibly shaking from the furrowed angry brow of Alarat to the statue-like stare of Burgess. I couldn't help thinking then, could the prince's entire counselorship be comprised of nothing but spies? Was there any person at the table loyal? And then I thought, what if I were not a spy myself? Would I trust Helseth to know that? No one knows better than his advisors both the depth of the prince's paranoia and the utter implacability of his ambition. If I were not a spy for the House Drez, even then would I be safe? Could a loyalist be poisoned because of a not-so-innocent misjudgment? The others must have been thinking the same, loyalists and spies alike. While my mind whirled, I could hear the prince's voice, addressing all assembled. "The poison acts quickly. If the antidote is not taken within 1 minute from now, there will be death at the table." I couldn't decide whether I had been poisoned or not. My stomach ached, but I reminded myself it might have been the result of sitting at a sumptuous banquet and not partaking. My heart shook in my chest, and a bitter taste like tramaroot stung my lips. Again, was it fear or poison? "These are the last words you will hear if you were disloyal to me," said Prince Helseth, still smiling that damned smile as he watched his advisors squirming in their seats. "Take the antidote and live." Could I believe him? I thought of what I knew of the prince and his character. Would he kill a self-confessed spy at his court, or would he rather send the vanquished back to his masters? The prince was ruthless, but either possibility was within his manner. Surely the theatricality of this whole dinner was meant to be a presentation to instill fear. What would my ancestors say if I joined them after sitting at a table, eventually dying of poison? What would they say if I took the antidote, confessing my allegiance to you in the House Dres, and was summarily executed? And I confess, I thought of what you might do to me even after I was dead. I had grown so lightheaded and filled with my own thoughts that I didn't see Burgess jump from his seat. I was only suddenly aware that he had the tureen in his hands and was gulping down the liquid within. There were guards all around, though I never noticed them entering. "Burgess," said Prince Helseth, still smiling, "you have spent some time at Ghostgate. House Redoran?" "You didn't know?" Burgess laughed sourly. "No, House. I report to your stepsister, the Queen of Wayrest. I've always been in her employ. By Akatosh, you poisoned me because you thought I was working for some damnable dark elves?" "You're half right," said the prince. "I didn't guess who you were working for, or even that you were a spy. But you're also wrong about me poisoning you. You poisoned yourself when you drank from the tureen." "Your Unholiness, you don't need to hear how Burgess died. I know that you have seen much over the many, many years of your existence, but you truly don't want to know. I wish I could erase the memory of his agonies from my own mind." The council was dismissed shortly thereafter. I do not know if Prince Helseth knows or suspects that I, too, am a spy. I do not know how many others last night, were as close as I was from drinking from the tureen before Burgess did. I only know that if the prince does not suspect me now, he will. I cannot win at the games he mastered long ago at the court of Wayrest, and I beg your Unholiness, my dark liege Dwayne, to use your influence in the House Dres and dismiss your loyal servant from this charge. Publisher's note. Of course, the anonymous writer's signature has not been on any reprint of the letter since the original. That was damn good. I enjoyed that. Hope you guys did too, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, why don't you let me know, leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. See you next time.